Certain statutes would apply irrespective of whether your establishment is a factory or a shops and establishment. One example is EPF Act, okay, because it talks about social security benefits that would apply nonetheless, okay. Then you have ESI Act as well, which will apply to both kinds of establishments. As far as your employees, I mean, it will be applicable only to a certain section of employees, only those employees who are earning wages up to 21,000 per month, but it is definitely applicable to both factories and shops and establishment. Then you have Payment of Bonus Act. That act also applies to both factories and establishments, commercial establishments, okay, where you have to pay a minimum statutory bonus of 8.33% to your employees, irrespective of whether you are earning profits or losses. You have to pay that amount to the covered employees. Now, of course, there's a wage threshold there as well. Only those employees will be covered under Payment of Bonus Act. Then the other statute that is applicable across establishments is Payment of Gratuity Act. Okay, again, it's this is basically a terminal benefit that you pay to your employees in recognition of the services that they have rendered over a period of time. So that statute also applies irrespective. So these are the statutes that apply to both. One statute that applies typically to factories and is not typically applicable to commercial establishments is Payment of Wages Act. Okay. Now, Payment of Wages Act basically applies to industrial or other establishment. This is the expression used under Payment of Wages Act. And if you see that definition, that definition essentially covers factories, mines, etc. Of course, the state government has been given the power to extend the provisions of Payment of Wages Act to commercial establishments as well. And there are around 5 states that have done this. They've extended Payment of Wages Act to commercial establishments as well. These are, I mean, some of them are Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Haryana, Karnataka, and there's another state. Okay, so if there is a commercial establishment, let's say in Maharashtra, okay, now you will have both the Payment of Wages Act and the Local Shops and Establishment Act applying to you. Okay. Now let's say this Local Shops and Establishment also talks about certain deductions which you can make from the wages of the employee. And similar provisions exist in Payment of Wages Act as well. Now what will you do? Which act will govern deduction from wages? So in that case, of course, the first step would be to try to harmonize, okay, both the provisions. But if in case you are not able to harmonize, because let's say Payment of Wages Act says that you can deduct 10 items from wages, and the Local Shops and Establishment says you can deduct only 5 items, okay. Now there is clearly an inconsistency there, and in that case you will apply Article 254 of the Constitution, if I'm not wrong. That provision basically says that if there is inconsistency between the central law and the state law, then the central law will be applicable if both of them are operating in the same field, right? So these are the finer nuances that you need to keep in mind. Often there is a friction between the central law and the state law, in which case we apply our principles of IOS, interpretation of statutes.